What's up, YouTube? Mortal Vapor back at you today. Coming at you with the new iTaste VW 3.0. Take a hit and show you, and let's go.
The germ-killing shield works for 12 hours. New Colgate Total Mouthwash. 12-hour protection against germs, even after eating and drinking.
As you can see, no problems on that department, but a device also has a lot to do with that you're going to use. A battery is a battery. Okay? They run what you have them set at, especially the regulated. Unregulated is going to start out 4.2 and drop down to 3.2. Okay. Now with this one, it's basically the SVD in the little form factor that we all know and love with iTaste. With Anakin. Sorry about that. Okay, you want to read your amps, you can push in both buttons at the same time once. Read your amps, 2.4 amps, 3.7 volts. That was the charge of my battery. Now if you hold them in, it'll read your amps, read the charge, show you the puffs, and show you what you have it set at. 0.7, there's the puffs, and there's 10 watts. Okay, now, sorry, I gotta keep flipping this around. I hold in the minus button first, and then push the power button. Bam, we switch to volts. There's 5 volts. She'll go up to 5, she'll go down to 3.3. As you can see, just push the minus in until it comes up, and then you could drop her down if you want to 3.3. Don't round around, so you round her back up. Also, what I like, Anakin does listen to their people, to their, they added a micro USB instead of the little hole, which I like. Still got the screen that we know and love. No problems there. Solid 510 Ego connection. Take this off. Talk about this in one second. There you go, as you can see, solid button. And it does still have the green if it's fully charged. Orange, it changes to 3.7. And then around 3.5, 3.4, she'll change to red, saying you need to charge me. Okay, now on the back, we didn't see that before. That is holding in your top connection instead of glue. Okay. Now, only one thing that I found wrong, but I have dropped this a couple times, quite a few times. I mean, they built a solid product, let me tell you. I mean, if you see my other old ones from my other videos, if you saw them now, you'd be like, holy crap. When I test devices, I test them. But as you can see, that's slid out a little bit, but most people ain't gonna be dropping their devices like I do, and but when they send me something to test, I test it. I don't get something for free and try to, I try to keep it decent, but I still test her out, and I rock them and roll them. And they send them to you to test for a reason. But I don't get a whole bunch of tests for free like all these other people do. I don't get, thousands of dollars worth of free stuff. These all big mechanical mods. I pay for a lot of the stuff I will bring to you in my videos. I'm sorry I took a lot of videos down, but like I said, I'm redoing my channel. So there's going to be a lot of different kinds of vapes on here. Like I said, we'll have herbal vapes, whatever. But anyway, okay. As you can see, that's a weird looking atomizer I have on there. Okay. But that came, my bottom coil clearamizer broke, tank broke. Okay. And I just happened to look at my bullet rebuildable dripping atomizer and said, hey, that might fit over there. And it did. And this drip tip that I had happened to fit over the post that comes up right there on any bottom coil tank. And right now works great, you know, no problems. And that's at 5 volts. Huh. And it can just throwing them out there, guys, you know, and they are doing a great job. I mean, okay, you want to go back to watts, push your plus in first, push the power button, hold in, and we'll go back to power, 10 watts. Let's take another hit. This ain't going to be a super long video. I mean, we already know about the SVD, and that's basically what this is. For any beginner, or even experienced vapor out there, you know, I've been vaping for years. This is not a bad purchase. I've purchased a couple Anakin products and never had a problem with them. These are not $100 kits, you know, you're looking at $40, most places 40 to 60. It's got the screen, the mirror screen, and the bright, you know, 3-letter screen that we know. They come in different finishes, as you can see. This is their pearl finish, like before, which I like. You know, it kind of matches the iPhone. We know how much I like Apple products. But the one I really want is the iTaste 134. That sucker just looks mean. You know, I like the big devices myself, like the SVD. Or in the hospital, I also am rocking my mid. You know, I love my mid too. You know, I use a lot of different atomizers and tanks, and you know. But okay, we've seen it run this. Okay, say the kit comes with a dual coil iClear 30, which it does at some sites. You can get Anakin from a couple different sites, but I'll put the Anakin in the description to Anakin.com because. And that is at 10 watts. There's 2 amps, 3.7 volts. There's my puffs. 10 watts. That's the iClear 30 dual coil. Has no problem. Black cherry from Alien Vapors. Tastes like a Switcher Sweet. A lot of people ask you what you're vaping on, you know, inside the tank. 40-60 mix. Well, the black cherry is a 50-50 mix. My fault. I'll throw my rebuildable on there that I got with me real quick. It is also 2 ohms, which I don't know how I managed to have a bunch of 2 ohm. You know, just put one more wrap than I should have on there. That's all. I'll show you. Well, it says 2.1 amps, 3.7 volts, and we're still at 10 watts. And it's the Griffin, if anybody's wondering, and Boba's Bounty.
I need to redeem some venture miles before my demise. Okay. It's easy to erase any recent travel expense I want. Just pick that flag right there. Give it a few taps.
I mean, like I said, any beginner vapor would have no problem using this. And if you're scared of changing voltages, put it on volts, set it at 3.7 volts, and you're going to have a regulated 3.7 volt device. You know, and once you learn about all that, you can start turning it up, turning it down, because this kit will run you as much as a normal Ego battery would, which Egos are just staying the same. You know, step up your game, Ego, because Anakin is, and I'm not paid to say this. You know, I could care less. If this thing was a piece of crap, I would say it's a piece of crap. You know, the magnetic ones I didn't care for too much. You know, I liked them at first, They had a lot of their problems, and then they started switching to this connection, and from there came the iTaste SVD, or the MVP, and then SVD, and then that 134, which that one hopefully we'll be doing a review on. I'm gonna have to save up some money for that one. I do have to order that one. We'll see though. Like I said, this is Immortal Vapor, and the iTaste VV 3.0. And I'm sorry, I'm in the hospital. Video is probably more boring with my little Bam Bam hair. There probably ain't gonna be no new music in this one. This is just a review, and what can I say? I got a big 5-inch hole in my thigh. My cryoglebin, I can't even say it. My cryo is acting up. But good news, tomorrow, well actually today, I will go down and get a heart cath put in. I'm going to get plasmapheresis done, and wish me luck on that. We'll see how that goes, and that should clear me up, hopefully for winter time, to where I don't have a bunch of holes in my body popping up for no reason. Yeah. You guys keep it real. Vape on, live long. You know how it is. I'm always just hanging out. Any questions, just ask. immortalvapor@gmail.com. No problems. I'm always answering the questions. I always have been, even though I haven't been making too many videos. I've still been answering people's emails. You know how it is. But, I'm going to go ahead and cut off now, because I should probably get some sleep before all this. And, keep it real, guys. Sorry if the video sucks. I don't think it did. Peace.